Hey guys, Tyler here. Now, this was a request by a viewer to go back to do Mafia 2. Now, I had to do what he said because this is my first subscriber, guys. My first subscriber told me to do Mafia 2 again. So, I had to do Mafia 2. We're going back to do Mafia 2 off and on, but we're also going to be doing B-Stars. Okay, we're finish up B-Stars later on tonight or tomorrow. There's nothing on TV tonight, so who knows? Turn this down a little bit because I'm going to watch a little TV while talking to you guys. And finish off that sub I have. Now, tomorrow, we got plans, but not many plans to worry about. Tonight, we do. Tonight, we got some good plans. YouTube. I'll be back in a second to tell you what our plans are where our plans are coming. Some of our plans are. In a minute, let me go back real quick. And I'll tell you about our plans tonight.
Kenosis says, "Hey, Agent Wheel, can you please do a video on the tools you use? I know you're a big Ryobi guy. I'm getting more." Use the one restaurant that we could afford on like our $3 per diem. Like you were living when you went to Taco Bell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounty Megaway, 4 rolls in 1. Kenosis says,
Go to pee and watch that truck camper episode again.
"Hey, Agent Wheel, can you please do a video on the tools you use? I know you're a big Ryobi guy. I'm getting more into working on cars and would like to know what you use." What? I'm a big Ryobi guy? Who gave you that idea? Oh, I think I get it. Yeah, sure. Let's talk about my tool. What I have, why I have it, and maybe I'll give you some useful tips and recommendations along the way. Oh, I got it, because what do I know? Let's start out with basic hand tools, wrenches, sockets, ratchets, and the like. I keep all of mine in this mobile tool cart here. I only bought this thing last month, and that's a huge shame because I should have had this for years because this thing is a massive time saver. Instead of spending all of my time going back and forth from whatever part I'm working on to the toolbox to get one socket, and then having to go back to the toolbox because I got the wrong size socket the first time, and then ending up at the end of the job with a pile of ratchets and sockets and everything in random places all over the shop, I can just wheel this over to wherever I'm working, grab whatever I need out of it, use it, and as soon as I'm done using it, I can put it right back where it belongs so I don't end up with tools scattered all over the shop. Even if you work in just a one-car garage, I'd highly recommend picking up a mobile tool cart like this. By the way, if you're wondering where I got it, well, that should be patently obvious. After what's in this toolbox, I've got it all nicely organized. All my sockets and ratchets are a Craftsman set that I got way back in college. These bits over here are from Harbor Freight, and these are from Lowe's. This Cobalt brand and my impact socket. And my wrenches are, the vast majority of them are metric. They're all Craftsman as well. And I do have a set of Imperial tools over here because you never know when you're going to need Imperial tools. But up here I've got some screwy bits, and here is just various ratchet socket accessories, axle nuts for when I need them, a oil filter wrench, and some spark plugs and stuff like that. And also a pallet thing to drive them. Over here in the corner, I have these two toolboxes full of hand tools and various other things. These were given to me by my parents for 2 different Christmases because what do you get the person out of everything? A place to keep their everything. Over here above my basic but functional workbench, I have a tool wall with even more hand tools on it. And I really like this tool wall approach for my wood shop. shop. But in here, it doesn't make as much sense. This shop is a little bit too decentralized for this approach to be efficient. I rarely do any actual work here at the workbench. So these tools end up taking them off and then just scattering them around the shop somewhere and never putting them back properly. So I think in the future I'm going to rebuild this workbench, replace it with something that's a bit nicer looking and has drawers in it, and get rid of this tool wall entirely. Over time I've collected a small number of specialty tools. Each task requires a different set of tooling. Got a small collection of action sockets here that I bought basically for one job and then never used again, although it's not money thrown away because these are very useful to beat on stuff with. More specialty tools on the shelf over here. I've got a vacuum pump and manifold gauge that I bought for installing mini splits. I've done a few times now. Below that is, I don't remember. I'm going to ultrasonic parts cleaner here that doesn't work very well. Below that is a crankshaft bearing puller tool thing that I bought for disassembling the top V4 engine, then never used again. Here is a bearing splitter set that I bought from Harbor Freight. Don't remember what I bought it for, but I'm sure it was very useful. Below that is the front-end service kit, so tie rod separators, ball joint separators, whatever. I bought that for the Yugo, and it already serves me very well. It scared the crap out of me, but it serves me very well. And below that is a giant soldering iron that I have barely used. In this dark chasm behind me is my wood shop. Lots of interesting tools to talk about in there, some of which I improved or made entirely myself, but that's a discussion I'll leave for a video on my second channel. I'll keep this video focused on automotive-related tools, or just whatever's in my main shop. I do have two benchtop DC power. This one's branded as a tack life. It maxes out at 30 volts and 10 amps. I bought it off Amazon. I'll have a link in the description of that. I do recommend it. This one, I don't remember the brand name on. It maxes out at 150 volts at 2 amps, and I paid nothing for it. This was accidentally sent to me. I have no idea how a mistake like that happened. It's not like it was sent in place of something I was supposed to get. It was sent in a completely separate box alongside something else that I actually did order. I don't even know where you buy one of these things, but free DC power supply. And it's rated at 150 volts, so that's pretty cool. It'll be cool until it brings my cost down, but right now I'm grateful. I do have a shop prep. This was a very easy purchase to justify because I got it specifically for removing and installing wheel bearings in the Wingo. If I were to hire a mechanic to do that same job, it would cost just about as much as this whole machine. So I bought this and did it myself, and it's come in handy much more times than that. Tucked away over here in the corner is a lift height transmission jack. Alex from Technology Connection bought me to work on his own Nissan Figaro, and an engine hoist that I bought for obvious reasons. To the here. No, wait, that's not it. Underneath my silently built workbench is an engine stand that I used all of one for each of the sides before, and a parts washer back here. And both of these came from, you guessed it, Harbor Freight. Now,
just announced Sign and Drive. GM employee program participants with the current eligible GMC lease can get this 12 low mileage lease on this toy.
now, Ryobi. Why Ryobi? I get asked this question fairly often, which I find odd because I have Bosch tools in my wood shop and nobody asks me about those. I suspect it's because they're not flying green enough. First of all, I am not sponsored by or affiliated with Ryobi in any way, shape, or form. At least as of right now. That may change in the future, but as of right now, no affiliation. So why do I have so many of these bright green tools? Well, three main reasons. In general, Ryobi tools are cheap, or at least cheaper than their counterparts. The quality of them overall is generally just fine, and they have a vast selection of tools that all use the same 18-volt battery. Ryobi tools are made by TCI, Tectonic Industries, based out of, I believe, Hong Kong. They also have a headquarters in one of the Carolinas, wherever it's north or south. Doesn't matter. It's a company that also makes rigid tools, AEG as the rest of the world, Milwaukee, HomeLight, Hoover, Dirt Devil, and a bunch of other brands. Now, in the United States, Ryobi tools are exclusively sold at the Home Depot, as are the orange line rigid tools. And the way they have it set up, in general, is Ryobi occupies the low tier, the mid tier is occupied by rigid, and the upper tier is occupied by Milwaukee. But obviously, the separation is not that cut and dry. There are quite a few Ryobi tools that comfortably fit into that low tier category, typically ones that have a counterpart from Milwaukee, like these five here. This 6.5-inch circular saw is great. I love it. It was very cheap and I use it all the time, but objectively, it's kind of on the weak side. This brush cordless angle grinder is one step above the toy. This thing is so weak and it cuts out all the time. This is probably the worst Ryobi tool I own, but at least it was kind of cheap Not really much of a bonus when you can't use the thing. This metal cutting portable bandsaw is great. I love this thing. I use it all the time. But the Milwaukee versions are going to be better. First of all, Milwaukee offers their portable bandsaws in more than one size. This 2.5-inch opening here gets a little bit restrictive at times, and I have no other option. And the Milwaukee version has a variable speed trigger. This one is an on-off switch, kind of bugs. But despite that, I still love this thing and I use it all the time. This drill I bought for $25 out of a bargain bin from a Ryobi approved retailer, and there's nothing wrong with it. It'll probably last you a long time. Just kind of a basic drill. This is a 1/2-inch impact wrench. It has a brush motor, and that's an awful lot of current to be sending through some brushes on a thing like this. So every time you pull the trigger, you smell the carbon coming off the brushes, which is a little bit disconcerting. And this thing's only rated for 300 pound-feet of torque, which when you're talking about comparing this to other 1/2-inch cordless impact wrenches is really on the low side. This is one of the lowest torque options available. But that's okay, because last year Ryobi announced a new brushless 1/2-inch cordless impact wrench, and today I went out and bought it. This one's rated for 600 pound-feet of torque. So it'll be substantially more useful. And a few months ago, they announced another one that's rated for 1,200 pound-feet of torque. So my qualms there. Then there's the tools, like these here, that not only don't have a Milwaukee equivalent, they don't have any equivalent that I'm aware of. This finger sander, for example, got a little thin belt on here. It's the only cordless electric finger sander that I'm aware of existing. There's tons of pneumatically powered ones, and there's a few available as corded electric finger sanders, but this is the only cordless one I've ever seen, which is a shame because finger sanders like this are incredibly useful, and having one that's cordless is almost a no-brainer. The cordless hot glue gun. This is the best hot glue gun I've ever used, hands down, regardless of power source. And it uses a surprisingly small amount of battery, so you can actually get a useful lifespan out of this thing on just a 1.5 amp hour battery. But it's no longer alone in the market anymore. Harbor Freight last year released their own cordless hot glue gun under the Bauer brand of tool. So to counter that, Ryobi released this little guy, a compact cordless hot glue gun. So how do you make this thing tinier and lighter but still use the same battery? Easy. They converted the base into a dock. So this thing still has a heating element in it, but it's only powered up when you set it in the dock. So it's useful if you want to set it on a desk and just pick it up and occasionally do something and set it back down. And to encourage you to set it back down to that base, it even has a little grip tray in the base to catch any
That's neat.
hot glue that comes right down the tip. I love this thing. And it's a great idea. And it's not very expensive either. It's only $25. Cordless soldering station.
You keep the camera until I have to use the tablet. Yeah, we'll use this for a little bit. But yeah, they're on the yeah, guys. We're having the raccoon baby pop up. Because I put spaghetti outside. I want to see if the raccoon eats spaghetti or not.
And then down here on the floor, there's a grease sweeper. Still powered by a single battery. You can pick the power button in the back, and the motor spin the brushes and sweep stuff into the middle. As you can probably tell by how stuffy it is, I love this thing and I use it all the time. One of the most useful tools in my shop. There are equivalents on the market to this thing, but they're all unpowered. They're powered by the nose as you push it along. So this thing is superior, but there's a problem with it. For whatever reason, Ryobi discontinued it. I was going to recommend you go out and buy these things because it's one of the best shop cleanup tools in existence, but now good luck finding one. The quality of Ryobi tools can be a bit hit or miss, but if you know what to look for, you'll be just fine. In general, the two rules I follow are: don't buy out of the combo kit. About half the tools in those combo kits, especially the bigger ones, are just fillers. And they show, like the have a circular saw, things going to be completely useless. And if you want the tool in both brushed and brushless variety, get the brushless one, going to be a better tool. How much better depends on what it is.
We're gonna play some VR, guys. We're gonna do some VR right now, guys. But you guys will stay on here. I'm gonna do some VR, and that's it. Look at YouTube. We're doing VR. So, how do you do VR, Tyler, on your phone, Tyler? And we can see you still. Well, I'm gonna do VR right now, which is like yakking stuff. But so yeah, I'll be doing my phone thing. Is guys, you're gonna stay where you're at because I like where you guys are at. And yes, later on today when it's dark out, we will be putting the security camera on and see if we see a raccoon. Actually, I might not do VR. I might just have my phone up and get the tablet over here, and just relax. But yeah, if I knew how to do double dipping, I would do double dipping, but I don't know how to do that. I did one time with Pokemon Go, but it didn't work out as planned. I wonder if that would work or not. But I'm not going to try it because it seems a little hard. So I'm not going to do it. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but yeah. So yeah, we're going to do this. If someone leaves a question, I'll read it. Okay, on this. I'm just do this for 15 minutes, maybe. Stay on here. Okay, we're back on here. We haven't been on here in a while. We were on here yesterday, but we're on now. Ooh, I got a message. So we're going to be on here for a little bit. And I don't know what I'm going to do for a little bit, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay on here for a little bit. And that's about it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. No one's on YouTube right now. No one's watching me on reality. So we'll stay on here for a little bit and see what happens. Well, as it gets darker out, closer chance of raccoonies showing up, which I can't wait to see the raccoons later on the security camera and make some more views. But still, we lost 2 subscribers today, which is all right. I mean, had to change the number twice, which I don't like doing, but so well. You have to do what you don't like doing. And that's about it. I mean, let me do this for a little bit, see what happens. And yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but yeah, that'd be pretty nice to do that, but yeah. Let's see if anyone actually is. Let's see if I should get the security camera out or not. Let's see if there's no possum outside or not. Nope, no possum. There's birds. There's birds. Birds like spaghetti? I did not know that. Well, who knows? Pax is looking at the spaghetti. Pax is looking at it. I don't think so. You have some food up there for him? Put some food up there for him. No, he's not eating it. He's not eating it.
Huh?
He didn't touch it.
Chip come running out. Or wherever he was sleeping.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream off, guys.
Huh?
I gotta cut the stream off.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Chip come running out.
I know. I'm gonna cut the
You don't
stream.
go over there and eat the patches.
He waits his turn.
But I'm saying there's spaghetti and
Yeah, I'm waiting for the see the possum or the raccoon.